Hey everybody, welcome back to another IT video. In this one we're going to be taking a look at the Rode Videomic Pro that I just picked up. It's going to be replacing my Shure SM57 for most of my videos hopefully. This will allow me to get better camera angles, take the camera away from the desk and still have hopefully good audio quality. So we're going to do a quick unboxing, a quick setup on a Canon camera, turning the preamps down and stuff like that. And then we're going to do a quick review and some audio tests indoor, outdoor, from behind the camera, just to give you a sense of what this sounds like in different scenarios. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, first up is the unboxing. You don't get a whole lot in the box, just a quick start guide and the Rode Videomic itself. So not much of an unboxing experience, but what do we care? We care about the product, right? First thing you're gonna need is some 9-volt batteries. None are included, so make sure you pick those up when you pick up the Rode Videomic Pro. And getting to the battery door is a little bit of a pain. You kind of have to push the foam on the windsock up to pop that door off. I don't really like where that's placed, but hopefully we're not going to have to replace that battery all too often. The box says it's a 70-hour battery life on a 9-volt battery, so we'll see how long it lasts. I'll let you guys know if it lasts around there. I'm sure depending on the quality of battery you put in makes a difference. I just bought the cheapest ones possible. It's like $2.50 for a 4-pack versus Duracells, which were like $8 for 2 of them. So we'll see how long it lasts with this crappy battery. Looking at the back of the Rode Videomic Pro, we actually have an on-off switch as well as a high pass filter all the way to the right, that little angled line. And this has an 80 hertz frequency cutoff, meaning anything below that will be cut out and won't be picked up by the microphone. So this is helpful doing like audio like this, vocals rather. If you want to do like full audio spectrum, like filming outside or filming at a car show, you know, filming a stream or in nature or whatever, you're going to want to turn that off to get the full frequency range into the audio pickup. For vocals, turn that on. It'll actually increase the quality and clear up the low end a little bit. I think it sounds a little bit better with the high pass filter on. So right below the on-off switch is actually a dB offset, a decibel offset. So you can actually go from -10 to 0 to +20. -10 allows you in like a loud environment to not clip all of your audio, like a concert or a car show or something like that where there's a lot of loud things. 0 is just a 0 offset, plain and simple. And then the +20 allows you to actually turn your camera's preamps way down, which will clean up the audio because this is a powered microphone. And the preamp in the mic is way better than the one in the camera. So for best results, you're going to want the +20 decibels, and on a Canon camera you can actually fine tune the preamp in the camera pretty well. I'm actually 6 clicks from the right. I'll show you a video right now. You go to the second menu while you're on your video shoot mode, and on the second menu there's an audio recording setting. You put that to manual and then you drop the recording level way down, and I put it 6 clicks from the left. So this is on 6 clicks. It's been on 6 clicks the entire video, and that's with +20 decibels. So this is way cleaner than having it on 0 with the camera preamp way up. So this allows the preamp on the microphone to take most of the load. However, on Nikon cameras, and I'm not sure about Sony's and other things like that, you're gonna have to look at your settings to see how closely they allow you to control your camera's preamps. I believe on Nikons they only have low, medium, or low, normal, and high sensitivity, so you don't really get that fine-tuned control. And with +20 decibel, you may actually clip with those settings, not allowing you to turn the preamp down enough. So you're just gonna have to look at your camera and make sure. On a Canon camera though, they allow you, there's like 300 intervals, so you'll be able to fine tune it pretty well. Now to attach this to your camera, super simple. It's just a hot shoe adapter, so slide it on the top of your mount and tighten the thumb nut, and that's pretty much it. Plug in the 3.5mm microphone input into the side of your camera and you're good to go. You just gotta click the on switch and you should be recording with that microphone. So you might be asking yourself, what does it sound like? Well, up to this point, you've actually been listening to the Rode Videomic Pro at +20 decibels with the high pass filter and my camera's preamps 6 clicks from the left. I think it sounds pretty good so far. I've actually been editing this video as I go, and I think it sounds awesome. So next we're actually gonna turn the high pass filter off. I'm gonna leave it at +20 decibels because in an environment like this, I'm not sure why you wouldn't. If you do have a Nikon camera and you have to leave it at 0 decibels, I will leave a clip at 0 decibels with my preamp on the camera turned up some. However, I think Nikon preamps are a little bit better than Canon's, so you know, your mileage may vary. Yours might sound a little bit better than the Canon, because of your preamps and your camera, it might sound the same. I'm not really sure. But if you can have the plus 20 decibel option on, it's definitely the option to have on, so that way your camera preamps can be turned way down. All right, so now this is actually all the same settings except the high pass filter is turned off. It's just on the on setting. So now you're listening to my voice with no high pass filter. You might actually hear more of my fan noise, more like rumbling, like my refrigerator running in the room next door. I'm not too sure, I haven't listened yet, but this is with no high pass filter, plus 20 decibels, camera preamps turned way down. So this is testing with the high pass filter on at a 0 decibel offset with my camera's preamp turned about halfway up. So this should be simulating like what a Nikon should sound like. It may sound a little bit better because the preamps might be better, but this is high pass filter on, 0 decibel offset, and my camera preamps halfway up. Now this is the same exact settings except I have turned the high pass filter off. So this is 0 decibel offset, camera preamps halfway, with the high pass filter off. So again, this is what it would be like on a Nikon camera, more than likely at normal sensitivity. Like I said, I don't have a Nikon camera to try it out, but I believe this is similar to what it would sound like. So I'm in my truck with the windows down. The truck is idling right now. It's a diesel, so you're probably hearing a bunch of noise, but this is what it would be like in a vlog scenario with a bunch of background noise. So not quite sure how it's sounding, but I'm sure it's better than the onboard audio. And just previous to this was actually just in like ambient sound test in a parking lot, some cars driving by, just to give you an idea of what this can pick up. And that was at plus 20 decibels, and my camera preamps turned down, and the high pass filter was on also. So this is a test from behind the camera. I'm doing a handheld camera right now, and this is at plus 20 decibels, high pass filter on, and I actually turned the preamp up a little bit just so you could hear behind the camera a little bit better. That's probably what you're going to want to do if you are planning on doing your audio from behind the camera. So this would be helpful, like shooting just like a vlog style of other people, something like that. So this is a test from behind the camera. So overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with the purchase so far. I think it's definitely going to improve the quality of my videos. I'm definitely happy that I went with the Pro model over the Go or the normal video mic, just due to the fact that when I have it on 0 decibels, the hiss and the audio feedback's pretty bad. So I'm not sure if you Nikon users are going to want to pick this up due to that, not being able to use the plus 20 decibel offset and turn your camera preamps way down. But if you can, I think it makes a great upgrade, and so far I'm pretty happy with the audio quality. If this video helped you out at all, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more like this in the future, subscribe. I'll be having more reviews and tutorials, things like that coming out. So stay tuned and take it easy.